Now, we still have our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibal, with us on this broadcast. Siddhant, what do you make of the Indian government's stance in outright rejecting that, in fact, some Indian students were being held in Ukraine as human shields?
This is clearly New Delhi rebuffing what both Moscow and Kiev were saying. But of course, Kremlin started it first, issuing that readout saying that there were hostages, Indian students taken hostages by the Ukrainian authorities in Kharkiv. Now, immediately after that readout, we saw within 30 minutes to 45 minutes, the Ukrainian Foreign Ministry issued the release, as you pointed out, and saying that it's because of the Russian aggression. Now, this is something that is worrisome and clearly was something that kept many awake throughout the night, because this is clearly a big development. But that was later clarified with the Ministry of External Affairs saying that no such thing has happened. Now, this obviously contradicts the claims of both the countries, starting of course with Russia. But remember, yesterday the Indian mission in Kiev had issued an advisory clearly stating that Indians should leave the conflict zones of Kharkiv and go to 3 specific locations. Now, this advisory was based on Russian inputs. Now, we know that the Russians are already in the city of Kharkiv, and of course there is strong chances of more and major attacks on Kharkiv. So India is worried about its nationals, and India is keen to have a humanitarian safe passage. For that, it is in touch with Moscow and Kiev. In fact, yesterday the Ukrainian authorities have helped evacuate many of Indian students from the city to other parts of the country, safer parts of the country.
Right.
But nonetheless, India will continue its engagement, because as we have been hearing, the number one priority for India is evacuation of its nationals. 17,000 Indian nationals have so far left Ukraine, even as situation gets dire, and more foreign nationals are expected to be evacuated by India as well.
Right, absolutely. Our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibal, giving us all those updates. Siddhant, thanks for joining us on WION at this hour. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.